Those doors, I'm a fool for your love.
Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Lamuela if you don't know, and I post commentary videos like this one together with hair and lifestyle videos, so if you're up for that kind of drill, but to subscribe. So from the title of the video, you already know what we're going to be talking about. We are going to be talking about misogyny, and if you don't know what that is, I'm going to put it up on the screen for you to see. Like I said, y'all should really Google everything. It's good for your health. Misogyny is dislike of, contempt for, or ingrained prejudice against women and women only. And the question now is, why do women experience misogyny? Simply because they are women. Okay, in some certain parts, what am I saying, in the world, being a woman is literally a crime. It's like being a woman is already, I don't know, it's already paving the way for you to be discriminated, for violence to be done against you, and for a couple of things. So misogyny manifests itself in different ways. There is sex discrimination, there is violence, terrorism, hostility, exclusion, belittling of women, sexual objectification, and stuff. So there are a lot of things. It's not just maybe just hating on women, it's really the little things. So we are going to take all of these things that are named, we are going to take them one by one, and we are going to, not really one by one because I don't really want this video to be too long because people might really not watch it. So we are going to take about 3 or 4 of what I just named and dive into them. So did I mention androcentrism? If I didn't mention, I'll put the definition here. It is the practice, conscious or otherwise, of placing a masculine point of view at the center of one's worldview, culture, history, and everything. So marginalizing femininity in a way, and this is very, very pronounced in Africa, because where the woman is required not to have a job, not to go out, to be in the house. And you might think that these things don't happen again, but I bet you it does. It really does, and it really at an alarming rate. You might think that female circumcision doesn't happen again, but it really does happen, even in our country at this point in 2020. It still happens, so don't say. You should really search on things. So we are going to talk about social exclusion. How many female ministers do you know in Cameroon? If you're Cameroonian and you're watching this, or in your country, how many female ministers do you know? You can literally count them. I think there are 6 in Cameroon, if I am not mistaken. Please correct me if I am. There are 6 ministers in Cameroon, despite the fact that there was a speech that the president said where he said there will be more equality in the administrative part of the country. There will be more female representatives of different ministries, different organizations, and whatsoever. But those promises are not being fulfilled, because we are seeing that there are not so many female people at the top. And it's not because females don't go for those positions. They do go for those positions. We have a female runner-up who has her own political party. I'm not saying that because she's a female she has never been president, but I'm just saying. So yeah, secondly, we are going to be talking about sex discrimination. There are parts in Africa where women are not allowed to go to certain institutions. They are not allowed to enter there because those places are reserved only for males. If I find a couple of places, I'll put them on the screen. If I don't, I will link them down below. There are certain places where women are not allowed. Like, just because you're a woman, you are not allowed to do certain things. I feel like I said allowed so many times. Okay, there is also, like I said, misogynist terrorism, femicides that happen just because a woman is a woman, mass killings. Right now, I think the most trending femicide hashtag on Instagram is the one happening in Mexico. But since we are talking about misogyny in Africa, I am going to be talking about the ones in South Africa. They have been going on for so long, and I feel like there's not enough light thrown to femicide happening in South Africa. Women are being killed massively. I mean, like hundreds of women, just because they are women, and just because those people want to instill fear in the women living there, just because the male population wants to feel, I don't know, it's all about patriarchy. Seriously, I'm going to put a link down in the description if you want to read more about the femicides happening in South Africa. Secondly, on that violence note, there is a lot of rape happening just because females are females. They are being raped. And don't get me wrong, I know that there are boys who are being raped, but it's not as pronounced. So don't come at me saying, oh, boys get raped too. Now it's not really about you guys, because if you want to see boys that get raped, don't really talk about it. It's true that it's a whole other story because they don't want to get laughed at, they don't want to be excluded, they don't want to seem weak. But that's the same thing that happened to girls, because 78% of rapes go unreported. So what are you saying? Report when you are being sexually harassed. It's true that in our society where I live, if you report a rape case, it's not really going to be that taken into consideration, as bad as it sounds, but you should speak to somebody, you should tell somebody, because you need help. So basically, women are being raped all the time. I received a video of this guy who raped a 3-year-old girl yesterday, but then this video is not going to be about rape. Rape is going to be a whole other video, because that's a video that really I don't know, it's a video that's really, it's a topic, that's really close to my heart, because I have a couple of friends who were victims of sexual harassment, and it really hurts me when they talk about it. It really does something to me. It's true that I've been sexually harassed, not really raped, but the whole groping and touching, I mean, like, I think every girl has gone through that, but for somebody to take away something like that from you, it's really something else. And just because you're a girl, it's just crazy. And also misogyny in the entertainment industry, mostly in songs like rap or hip-hop. If you listen to the lyrics very closely, that is one of my problems with secular music. If you listen to the If you listen to the lyrics very closely, you are going to see that women there are being objectified. There's always a price being put on women's head. There's always that sense of pride when you own many women and stuff like that. That too is misogyny. These guys too who say, oh, I have dated this number of girls because put some respect on my name because I have slept with this number of girls. You are being misogynistic, because girls are not an object for your gratification. Do you get what I mean? So that really annoys me. And also, I just want to let something out there. Men who are not rapists are not special. Men who don't cheat are not special. Men who take care of the home are not special. I don't know. Men who are just being normal are not special. Those are things that a man is supposed to do. Those are things that a man is supposed to do. There's nothing special about them. It becomes now abnormal when you spend your time raping, cheating, being an anti-feminist, being a misogynist, being a... You get the whole thing. So I think this is where I'm going to end this video, because I don't really want it to be that long. But what you should get from this video is that, firstly, you should share this video to all your male contacts, so some of them are going to get some sense out of this, because I want the next generation, which is us and the ones that are coming, to really have a world where women will have the same voice as men, where women will be able to take decisions, where women won't be afraid to come back home late at night. And you'll be asking me, oh, what is a girl doing out late at night? What is a boy doing out late at night? What is he doing outside? You can't answer that. Okay. So, where women will be free to have their opinions voiced and stuff. That is the world where I want to live in, because domestic violence and stuff like that, I've lived in an environment like that, and that environment is very toxic, and I have grown out of that environment, and I have realized that there are changes that need to be made. So if you want to really be part of that change, you really need to start educating the people around you. You really need to start reading more books, listening to more documentaries, and signing more petitions, so that people are really going to be helped. It's true that in our country, because it's not the same, Cameroon is something else, but if you find out that you can be part of an association that is anti-rape or anti-domestic violence or anti-whatsoever, even if you don't want to join the association and you can help them financially, please do that, because it's really going to go a long way. You're not going to see the effects now, you're going to see the effects later. So we have come to the end of this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. If you have other opinions to share them down there. And yeah, that's it. See you on Sunday. I feel like I've been posting commentary videos since I started my channel, and that I'm going to switch it up a little bit. I'm going to post either a vlog on Sunday or a hair video, it depends. And yeah, but hold on, I got my accessory and this from Vivi's Accessories. She sells very nice jewelry and makeup. I'm going to put her link in the description below, and if you text her, tell her that I sent you. So yeah, now this is the official end of the video. Have a nice day. Wear a mask and sanitize. The pandemic is not over. Just because you are over the pandemic, it is not. Bye.